Hey folks, today we're at 107 Liqour here in Sherwood, Arkansas. It's Roger and I. Let's go in and let's see what they have on the shelves.
All right. A lot of store picks here.
Yeah, there's all those store picks. We're going to hit those here in a little bit. First of all, let's see what they have on the shelves. Some High West. We're going to go slow so everybody can see what we have here in Little Rock. If you like Bardstown, there's some Bardstown. Gentlemen, what do you know about Gentleman's Cut there, Roger?
I don't know a lot about it. I think it's bottled in, I thought it was in Texas, but it says Kentucky on it. So
I want to say Gentleman's Cut is actually, it's a major brand, but it's just their other. We're gonna have to
we'll have to look that up.
Yeah, if you know what Gentleman's Cut is, hey, drop a line on here. We've got some Old Dom just down the road.
Very good. Very good. Those are both good mixers.
And then we come to our local group here, and that is Rocktown Distillery, owned by Philip Brandon. They have a single barrel. This column still here, Roger, on the end. Mm-hmm. That is remind me, is that that's made in Bardstown, at Bardstown, right?
Yeah, column still is made at Bardstown Bourbon Company, and I believe this one is the 107 Liquor's pick.
Oh yeah, let's zoom in on that one. 107 Liquor pick. That's where we're at, 107 Liquor.
Yep.
John, the owner here, he does lots of pick, like Roger was saying earlier. And we're going to look here at the new Riff. And honestly, you see that bottle right there of Willet? Roger, what were you telling me earlier when we first came in the store?
They sell a lot of it here.
People in North Little Rock must like Willet.
Pot still.
Pot still. Yeah. It's a pretty bottle anyway. Yeah. It's not bad going down. It's just the aftertaste.
Kills you.
Then we have some Sagamore rye. That's pretty new to Arkansas.
Yeah.
Haven't really seen a lot of Sagamore.
Of the two, the cast strength and the double oak are both very good. I like the cast strength a lot.
I've got a cast strength barrel pick that was done through a local group. As we scan on down, there's some Dickel, some Redemption, and then something that's new to Arkansas as well is the Benchmark group. Even there's a Foolproof Air single barrel. So
Pure Kentucky, which is a Willet product. And
then you have the Green River Foolproof. Can't go wrong on a Foolproof Green River. All right, as we make our way back up, we're going to hit some Smoke Wagon. Thanks to our guest, Anthony, he brought Aaron into the state of Arkansas with Smoke Wagon. If you don't know who I'm talking about, who Anthony is, go back and watch our live from, I believe it was the first week of August, and you'll get a kick out of that dude, man. He's really something. He knows his stuff. Been in the business for over 20 years.
Point out another...
Yeah, there's another store pick right there.
Another store pick. It's and it's 107 proof. How about that?
107
110
and 107 for 107. You think that John did that on purpose?
I believe he did.
I bet so. There's the Michter's products.
Very good bourbon if you haven't started.
Especially for the price.
Oh yeah.
I'm still looking for that 10-year black top Willet. I'm sorry, Michter's. Horse Soldier, I know nothing about Horse Soldier.
Horse Soldier is made at Bardstown Bourbon Company. It's a group of the Horse Soldiers were the first ones into Afghanistan after September 11th.
Moving right along, we have some Doc Holliday, Soft Red Wheat, Penelope Toasted, Barrel Strength. What is this one here? The Architect. What is it? Gehry.
I'm assuming it's a pick for the state of Arkansas. I've seen it in a couple other stores.
Yeah, that's interesting. If anybody knows about that, let us know. Here's something you don't see a lot around here is the Chattanooga.
Brand new to the state.
Let's see what that is there. Saw last weekend when I was in Lynchburg area. On the way over there, I did see some Founders Edition I probably should have picked up, but I didn't. As we keep scrolling down, the lower we go, the less there's on the shelf. But there's some Wilderness Trail. We're fans of Wilderness Trail.
Yeah, that was part of our Discord group tasting last week.
Yep. And then you have more Green River. So we do like Green River. Here's something here. Look here. This right over here, Roger. The early times. $16.99 here at 107 Liquor. Can't believe that, right? That's a good deal. And then we have Uncle Nearest in the... Guys, let me tell you, if you don't know about what's going on to Uncle Nearest right now, you need to tune into our friends Poor Decision Pairings. They will give you all the news on the latest that's going on with Uncle Nearest. All right? 13 Colonies. We really like 13 Colonies.
And that's the cast strength. I can't believe there's more bottles of the cast strength on the shelf than there is of the regular.
Sure is. 3 of them there. Might not be when we get through here. Redwood Empire. Leopold Brothers. Hirsch. That's used to be a German brand there, I believe, right? Isn't Hirsch from Germany? Or it was at one time?
Oh, they're a blender that started out, and they've done a couple of single barrels, which have been real popular.
This one right here is Coors. Same Coors whiskey that makes the beer. And there's a couple of Willet products there. Lawrenceburg. If you don't know what Lawrenceburg is, that's because they have changed their names now to Larrikin. So, a little confusion there. They thought when their name was Lawrenceburg, they were thinking that they were out of Indiana.
Not out of Kentucky.
And so they wanted to set that straight. Look, here is a cast strength batch of Nashville Barrel Company. That's an Arkansas pick there, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Yep, see, batched for Arkansas. And then we move on. Speaking of Arkansas, there's the Wild Parallel. That is a Arkansas brand. Same thing with Fox Trail. That's all from Northwest Arkansas.
Yep.
Then we have a Tennessee product there, Sweetens Cove, Heaven Hill,
7-year bottle and bond,
and Yellowstone. And sometimes if you look really up high, you may find a PGA bottle of Elijah Craig. Never know what you'll find on the shelves until you go hunting.
Catch the Castle and Key rye down there.
Yep.
Hanging out by itself.
Castle and Key. Beautiful facility.
The rye is probably the best thing that they produce.
Gin,
yeah.
Gin is good. All right, folks, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Well, we're halfway through at the store, a little bit less than halfway through. We got a lot more to go. We got the shelves on this side and then some stuff up front. And then, of course, the store picks, which they're known for here at the 107.
That's right. So we're going to get right back into it, and we're going to let you guys try not to get sick, but we're going to flip you around there. All right. So we're back. Woodford Reserve. That's a big bottle of Woodford.
Yes, it is.
I wonder if Adam has that on his bar now.
I hope he does.
Because he was always talking about wanting to do big bottles for his bar.
Yeah.
That one. Look here. I was just looking, and then I saw something over here. There's a Shanky's Whip.
Yes, it is.
Look at that. Okay, we're going to zoom back out. Sorry, just something caught my eye.
Shanky's Whip is very good with your coffee in the morning.
What about if you don't drink coffee?
You can just have it without the coffee.
All right, Jefferson's. What do you know about Jefferson's? I've heard one of these is not bad. The Reserve, I've heard, is not bad at all.
Yeah, there's a whole group of fans, people that love it, and it's just not something I've been able to get. Maybe it's suggested, but I get salty on it.
Well, I've never had it, so I can't comment on it. This one used to be a Kentucky only.
Yeah.
People really sought hard for that one. Now it's almost on every shelf. And the white labeled Evan Williams that everybody needs in their bar. All right, let's move on down.
And the standard that a lot of people get for a Friday and Saturday night here in Arkansas, Evan Williams, one black label.
Here's a big bottle of Henry McKenna Sour Mash. But now that 10-year Henry McKenna there is a good bottle. I don't care what anybody says. That's a good one. Now we're getting down here to, whoa, hit the wrong button. All right, and action. All right, there's some big boy bottles there.
Yeah.
Ezra Brooks, Old Granddad 100 proofer. Some more Old Granddad 114, and then we get to the Makers. Maker's Mark, Wild Turkey 101. I'm just gonna travel right past that bottle.
Yeah.
And then we have regular old Jim Beam Black. Just the standard fare of what you get in most liquor stores. Come on up here to the Maker's 46 cast strength. Is that a cast strength there?
That's the cast strength, the new label for it, and that's the regular.
Oh, there 46, you go.
Which both of these are really good.
And then we come into some Wild Turkey that we like. I like that Rare Breed.
Oh, I do too.
That's Rare Breed, and even the Russell's Reserve 10-year. Good. Have you had the Knob Creek smoked maple?
I have with a old fashioned, and that's about the only way I'd have it.
Or for breakfast with your eggs.
Yeah.
Knob Creek 9s, and one of our all-time favorites, the Knob Creek 12. So very good selections. We're going to move on down here. We're going to start from the bottom and work up. Funny, the owner of this store is named Crow, and he has some products there. It says Old Crow. I wouldn't say John is old, though.
John's not old.
All right, there's your Old Forester products.
He gets kicked out of the store.
And then you have the Dickel. I don't know anybody who likes Dickel besides a pickle. And Gentleman Jack, that's one of my first high-end whiskeys I ever had, was Gentleman Jack. And old number 7. If you guys haven't seen the video, you need to go back and look. There's a awesome weekend that we had in Lynchburg, and we met Jeff over at the Jack Shack. Pretty neat.
A good blender bottle.
Bullet.
Did you get those Old Foresters on there?
I did get the Old Foresters.
Okay.
Now we're going to move on up to Four Roses.
Another good bottle for blending.
And some single barrel there. Now, Roger, tell us about the store picks that they have here. There's a way that you can get allocated bottles, but usually you have to buy a store pick, correct?
Right. The bottle sitting on the top of a barrel on the center here, which if you purchase one of those, you have to purchase one of their store picks, which is not a bad thing. They keep them pretty close to MSRP as far as the things out there. They've got a Booker's on the shelf right now. They've got a American Light Whiskey from Penelope. They've got a couple others, and they kind of switch it around there depending on the day. You roll in, but then they offer a lot of different store picks, and they start here on this shelf here.
Here, let's go around here and see. So if they have a piece of tape on them, that means that you have to buy one of these bottles.
You can pair it with the...
Yeah, and then that would get you one of these allocated bottles up here.
Yep.
So we have some 13 Colonies. And these are bundles down here. We have some Jack... What is that? Jack Rye?
Yeah, that Jack Daniel's Rye. It's up here on the top shelf.
And Larceny. A lot of Sweetens Cove here. Moving right along, some New Riff. Some Four Roses, barrel pick. Here's some Corazon tequila. I've heard lots of good things about that, actually. A lot of people like that for a, fairly inexpensive tequila.
Don't sleep on this bottle here. This is a Rossville Reunion, which is basically MGP, but it is a very good rye whiskey.
And then you come over here, more Wilderness Trail Rye. I've never tried the rye.
Well, I have some in the basement. I'll have to get you a sample.
Oh, there you go. And some George Remus, the king of the bootleggers.
Another MGP product.
Yep.
You got to go over and catch that little special they have over there.
Oh, this little special right here.
Yes.
They have just a few bottles of Old Granddad 114. Currently, as of this recording, $20 bill will get you any of that. Usually $26. So look at all those. That's what, 4 or 5 cases worth right there.
Easy.
And you remember when this stuff here, this blackberry crown, you couldn't find it anywhere. Now it's pretty much sitting on shelves. So let's check out this allocated stuff over here, okay? Is this all allocated, or just
this
the
is not
stuff with
this
the pink?
Is a store pick.
Okay, so
And
we
this
have a
is a
store
really
pick.
good store pick.
Yeah, foolproof, Sazerac, Peerless. This Peerless here is a bomb.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's so good. And the
Heaven's Door.
Heaven's Door.
Oh.
And some Elijah Craig. And this double oaked Peerless.
It's not
rye.
a pick, but it's a good bottle.
That's some good stuff there.
Of course, everybody has Elijah Craig single barrel.
Yeah, and up here with the pink, that's what you buy the store. Store picks. You can get a Buffalo Trace. You can get the discontinued Kentucky Spirit, Saz Rye. We have more picks here
They have
of
right
the Four
now.
Roses.
Currently, they have 2 Four Roses picks in stock. They'll soon to have 3.
3 different recipes, I'm
3 different
assuming.
recipes, yes.
And then some Garrison Brothers. What is that one right there? OBSQ. All right, and then here's some more of this Angel's Envy, the 107 that we showed you earlier. And then Buckeyes. That's the newest batch of Bookers. So anyway, we'll be right back here with you. All right, now let's see what they have behind the counter here. This is where a lot of good stuff gets stored behind. We've got some Woodford 119 proof, some Bardstown Amaroot, grain to glass. Look right here. There is some Old Elk. That's cognac finish and a rum cask finish. And then I'm going to reach up. I don't have my selfie stick, but I think I can do it. Kentucky Owl, some Jeffersons, some Widow Jane. Look at that one right there. Some Smoke Wagon, Joseph Magnus, Calumet, and even the elusive double oak. And we're going to round this out with one here. Look at this, guys. If you're a fan of horses, that Calumet, is there juice in that box? That's going to be hard to drink out of that, I'm just saying. All right, folks, that wraps it up here at 107 Liquor in Sherwood, Arkansas. Come by, tell the guys at the Bourbon Legends sent you, and be sure and tell John that Santa Claus said, hey. He'll know what you mean when you do that. Roger, anything you want to say?
No. See you in the next video.
All right. See you guys.